In a previous video, I shared with you how to duplicate a tab on click of a button. We have a settings, we created an image and assigned a script here to this button. If we click it, it's going to duplicate this checklist. But what if we don't want this kind of big image here? What if we want just a checkbox? I'm going to show you how to create this duplication with just a checkbox. Click delete. I'm going to command click and we're going to delete this image. Make new checklist. And here in B3, we'll insert a checkbox. Let's go over to our extensions and review what we have so far. Takes the checklist, creates a new date, and then copies it to the existing spreadsheet to create a new. So this actually all works. We can create a new function called function onEdit. Now this function is actually a built-in function inside of your Google Sheet. This onEdit comes with it a lot of information. So we use this event, or E for short, to say what kind of information is in here. And we can get the row that this edit is on, e.range.getRow. We can know what column we're on. Column equals e.range.getColumn. We even know what sheet we're on. I mean, variable sheet is, we don't even need the E here. We can just say what get active sheet, get name, and we'll get the name of the sheet that we're on. So we're looking to be on settings here. If we're on settings and edit B, we also know what value is in the cell that we're editing. Value equals e.value. And if row is equal to 3, double ampersand for and, call, or the column is equal to 2, right, because it's B3, and value is equal to true, and sheet is equal to settings. If all of that is true, now we want to create a new checklist. So we'll say new checklist. So we'll run this function that we already have here. We need an extra equal sign here so that we compare those values, Command S. And now in B3, if we click true, we'll be able to see this execution here. On edit, it was done, but it didn't create the thing. We probably have to change this to all caps true, perhaps. And let's try to run this again, or it needs to be true in quotes. Let's save it and run it again, and there we go. So now we have created this automation based on this click of a checkbox. The one last thing we want to do is uncheck the checkbox. So we're going to go through here and say spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet, get sheet by name, settings, get range, b3 dot uncheck. So let's go. We're going to delete this duplicate, and we're going to check the box. It copies it and unchecks the box. So now we can do this as many times as we want. We can add maybe a different name each time if you want multiple times every day. If you don't want the date, we can just delete that here. Let's delete all the dates. So now it's just going to create new checklist. Maybe we want to rename it new checklist 1, go back to settings, click B3 again. It'll create a new checklist, checklist 2, that kind of thing. There we go. If you're looking to get more out of your Google Sheets, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube to Better Sheets to make your sheets work while you sleep.